Today's video was inspired by the sadness that I feel for the people in Australia right now. It's absolutely awful. It's just like you're sitting there watching the continent burn and disappear. And I'm like, how can this happen? Like, oh. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of do a little bit of a, for me, because then I'll look back on my little square and hopefully when I look back on it at the end of the year, things will have greatly improved. I'm using distress inks. The first one I did was mustard seed. The second one was spiced marmalade. And the last one is fire brick. This is the first one I ever bought, actually. Fire brick. So I'll kind of get it over here. So obviously, you know, I'm trying to create what would be a fire. So I'm just going to take some water, spritz on top of that. And then I'm going to take my little INCHIE and just lay it down and smoosh it around. And keep checking to see what kind of, oh, it's not dark enough. There we go. Just from the videos I've seen, the fire is just so bad. Oh, and the skies are red and glowing. See, that's good, but it's not quite dark enough. So I might just add to this. I've ended up with kind of an orange color, which is to be expected. But I think while this is wet, I'm going to add these crayons. And this one is a Jane Davenport, and it's called Cézanne. The artist Cézanne. And I will use it with a brush and see if I can create more flame looking, because it's so angry what the flames look like. You know, it just, oh, it's so bad. See, this is much brighter, hey? And then I'll blend in, let's see if we have an orange one. So I'm just wiggling my brush to get it a little bit more, you know, looking like a fire, and then we'll add yellow. But honestly, I don't know if you haven't seen the videos. It looks like that. The sky is that color. And we here in Alberta went through some terrible forest fires the last couple of years. Just absolutely dreadful forest fires. And it's like, oh yeah, that's getting fiery. I want some more red at the bottom. It's just so, oh, God bless the Australians and the people that have had to go from their homes to the beach. They can't get across the fires. They have to go to the water. And there are people literally, as we speak, living on a boat. And there's like I'm just talking about 10 people, 40,000 people living on boats. It's just so awful to me. Ugh. So I'm just playing around. I can at least see what it's like blending this stuff. Kind of fun. And it's, if you don't push too hard, the colors do not meld into one, which is kind of neat. If you're lazy like me and you don't want to dry. There, that's my fire. So I'm going to let that dry really well. That's how I wanted it to look, fiery. So while that was drying, I was sketching over here if I could even attempt to draw a koala bear. And it started to look like a koala bear. So I couldn't erase it because I know me, it would end up looking like a Smurf or something. See him hanging onto the tree? So now I'm going to cut this off and put it on there. And then, or no, you know what? I'll paint it on here first. That'll be easier. So I'm going to outline him in black. I can't believe I actually got a semblance of a koala bear, like wowzers. Because, you know, you've seen the firefighters trying to give them water, poor little things. It's so sad. And, you know, everybody says global warming. So scary. It's just so frightening, the whole thing. I'm just going around my little bear. I think I could have made this ear a little bit bigger. And jagged ear with fur. I don't want to change it too much because it won't be looking like nobody's koala, I'll tell you that much when I'm done with it. Can you guys see so far? I think I got the nose though. That is the koala bear nose. And the kangaroos, there's one image of a kangaroo running, and all you see in the background is this orange. Oh, it's so terrible. I forget how much wildlife they said they have lost. It's just sad. The whole thing is sad to me. Okay, so I'm going to cut our little friend out here. And also, I don't want to forget, I'm going to put a link to this video I watched that inspired me to do this little drawing. And it was a tribute to Australia and what they're going through right now. And that's what inspired me. So I'll put it in a link if you want to watch it. He's starting to look like a puppy dog, Monica. Come on now. He's supposed to be hanging on to a tree there. So let's see if I can find brown. Oh, yeah, here's a brown. And I'm really counting on these Jane Davenport and my Neo colors to help me along here. So I think, yeah, I'll do what I always do, my brush routine. There. I'm just brushing the brown just so I can paint the tree before I cut it out, because I don't want to unintentionally cut something out that I didn't want to cut out. There. Okay, and I need to close off his head there. I can see that. Dry this puppy up. I think he's gray. I gotta check my koala bear colors. I know parts of his ears are pink, and he is gray, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'll be back once I get my colors right. This is the best I could do for koala bear. I noticed the mouth of koala bear is quite bigger. Like it would have gone to around there. But you guys get my point, you know? So I'm just going to cut this little dude out, and we're going to glue him on top of the fire. So put him right there. Yep. So I'm just going to use, I find the best thing to use on these INCHIEs is a glue stick when it's paper right onto paper. And what I do is if I'm drawing my image, I just draw the image on another INCHIE, because if you used a piece of paper, it might be way too big. Might be, will be. Trust me. There. But I think you still get the idea. That's fire. And then what I'm going to add to this is, like I said, my charcoal pen. And I'm going to use the gray one. Not so much the black one. This is the gray. And then just kind of at the top here, little bit around our little bear. Just kind of blend them in, but it's also going to give an effect of smokiness. I'm just making it very kind of inky and smoky a bit. Just a little on the edge of my little bear. And then I will ink him in my usual ink, and that will be day 5 for me. I have to clean this desk off every day, but I don't. I not say I have to, I should, and I don't. And yeah, would sure make it easier. Look what I found, my tweezers, which is perfect. So I can put things in my hand like this and ink around. So there is our little day 5, our little poor koala bear burning in Australia. And we'll see you guys all tomorrow for day 6.